Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Clemson's head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly.
That's right. That's right. Huh? Yeah, I'm done.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started.
Are you done? No. Dang, we in Tallahassee. This should be fun. I know.
Fielded in the end
I didn't even know
zone,
Florida State had blue uniforms.
He
That's
was
pretty
looking
tough.
for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coming out on first down with the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's second and long.
Oh, it's nothing but abilities on the field.
It's a draw. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. It's a fumble. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Could be an alley. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
The defense just got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision, made a cut into the hole, first down.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Snags it and he's open. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So an 82-yard drive there. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Noles headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing punt on first down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Touchdown Seminoles! Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
I owed him 7.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation
My connection
of time
dropped.
to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch. And get
Some people
in. So
have
that was a
dignity,
nice
nigga.
job by the
Anyways, I'm
Yeah,
back.
it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Over the middle, complete to Wesco. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Now on first down from the 30. He goes right back to the air. That's caught by Wesco.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They're going to test the right side with this one. Maybe a crease. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time, Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So you didn't pick up the first down on the short game, but will the analytics sway them to go for it here on 4th down?
I think the analytics say go for it, Reese. Every single time, every situation now. It's only 1 yard to go, short yardage situation, man. I'm going to trust I can get that yard.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll give it to Johnson. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
I led the pass up. This nigga throws it directly to him, and he has to jump for the ball.
Really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Pulls it on the option. Got some room headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in. They've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
And this defense has got to be jacked up. And they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He'll be out of bounds short of the 25 at the 22-yard line.
Pete Crow. Ah, that boy a dog.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
When niggas going tonight? Ah, damn, that shit gonna hit. It's a nice night too. That's a nice night. That shit gonna hit like crack, bro. I say go, man. Go, man.
Maybe some
Yeah.
confusion on the snap count.
I mean, yeah, I
Maybe
want to
what
go, but I
caused the
can't.
false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
Well, cause my seed is here.
First play of the
Nah,
period will be a second down.
nah.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Plus, I'm not even in the. I'm
Second
saying
down,
for
he'll
Julio,
throw it.
who has no
Pressure
child.
coming.
Oh yeah, I seen that too. I should stay
He's
there.
got an open man.
But for Julio, who has no child,
Good
he can do what he
execution
wants.
as they
I
move the
say
chains and they have a first
go.
down
Sold out. They
and
be having
38.
crazy shit.
That's a really good looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every
Snake
time he
says
played the
trash, right?
Seminoles and Chris Wenke, who of course would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
Oh,
Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
This defense is so well coached. Everybody understanding their assignments, especially in coverage. There was a guy designed to take the running back out of the flat. He was able to get him down right away.
The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And it's a sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
no. Girl, relax.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Gonna take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a
Oh,
way
shit.
to build a little momentum.
Is she 23?
The Tigers send out the offense.
That explains a lot.
Always good to get points on the board, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense.
I was looking
was
forward
right
to
where
eating
they're
the
supposed to be,
remnants
nowhere to run.
of Corey's Wendy's. He dog walked that shit. Nice.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. Carrying
Sometimes she
the ball
does.
with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
This quarterback right now is in a
But
groove, and he's doing a nice
she
job.
didn't, 'cause she hasn't eaten.
He's reading the
Yeah,
coverage,
she ain't
he's
eaten
getting
since
an
fucking,
idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Well,
That's why the ball's
should've
coming
known
out
she
of his
wasn't
hands so
playing.
quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
I was banging on that shit. I turned around, the motherfucking tape was empty, nigga.
The sweet
Nah.
feet buy a little
Yeah,
time.
nah. I thought it was.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Oh, they told me
This is
to
a
go for
disappointing
it.
drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of
Go
situations.
for it. Nah, this is a stock play, brother. I'm good with the punt, nigga. I'll sit. I'll sit.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there.
Wildcat.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games.
Oh.
Got a little grass. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down. They might
Maybe
mark
bounce.
that down to use the Wildcat again.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Snap to the back.
Oh.
They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
Hell if I know.
Back has it.
She ain't call me either. So.
Pick up 2 to the 34.
Ever since she got back with her.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense.
Ever since she got back with her baby daddy, she don't call me like that.
Get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
No, I don't give a fuck. Don't call me. No, don't call me. I'm not. I am happy. Don't call me.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Bro! Oh, fuck me.
Pass the marker. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Gets the back moving. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Takes it easy to the back. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Really?
Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for
Minecraft?
second down.
Minecraft.
They just don't, okay?
Mountain?
Prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Oh, God. Yeah, the fuck? We be out till fucking 5 a.m. Nigga, that's bad. The sun is coming up.
Looking to throw for it.
Yeah, I see that. Wow.
Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Oh, he goes to mouth the hour spots. He a real deal. He hate home. I don't hate home. I don't hate home.
Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The lost yardage leaves him
10
with
a.m.
2nd
is
and 11.
ridiculous.
Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
So y'all going into
the
the city?
Offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going
really?
In the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here's a heat, and down he goes.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in and looking upfield. And the returner will be knocked down.
Lana.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this
Yeah, DC got the club scene for sure.
The handoff to Johnson.
Get out of there, boy.
Moving past the
Hiya!
Oh, he's got some space. The tap. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done. And he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown.
How do you find
and a
your
field
fellow
goal
black
at
people
10.
up?
If only it were always this
Oh,
easy
niggas
for
take
the
it.
offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
Yeah. Every fucking state have
Fielded
Chinatown.
in the end zone. It's Richard. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the shotgun, they'll run it. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here.
Yeah, if you've seen it before, then, you know.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the number 3 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Trojans coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was looking for hotels to stay at, and I was gonna stay right beside, what's that fucking called? A river. I was gonna stay beside a river or some shit downtown.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Conference USA.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special.
I want to go Chicago.
Some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here, executing at a high level.
Yeah, same thing with here.
Didn't get much done.
Niggas be excited to see the monument. I'm like, nigga, I've been seeing this shit my entire life.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And that
yeah.
with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
No, we're not. I wouldn't even do that to I wouldn't even do that to my worst enemy. I wouldn't even do that to my worst enemy, nigga. Hell no.
Hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter,
you know it. That Honda Accord will not be nowhere near that motherfucker. I'll tell you that right now.
It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end,
Congress Heights
flying
cool.
to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, not
Our people live in Congress Heights.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Oh.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum, get this side of the ball cooking, and you go 3 and out, and you punt the football. But now you're going to rely on your defense. You got to get the ball back, string some stops together while we're trying to figure out the offensive side of the football.
Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point. This breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. His defense fully aware that he can run. They
He talks shit about
short game.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down.
I thought this nigga was on a cruise.
They can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. He slides down. He has enough for the first down, but there is a penalty flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking.
And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Richard. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Hall of Fame game next Thursday. That's just football, man. I just need to see pads on the ground, man. Fuck it.
Florida State comes out ready to put something
Panthers and the Cardinals is trash, but still.
After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this.
I'm gonna watch it. It's fucking football.
Going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not
they
necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmaker.
Who they starting?
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time.
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot
That's
of
fine.
pressure on this offense.
I'm fine with that.
Halfway there on first down, it's second and
because the Raiders gonna be bums anyway.
From the wide receiver.
Yeah, the Raiders gonna be bums anyway.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
And that's a welcome sign for this offense, right? They haven't put drives together. Nice to see them execute on 3rd down. At the very least, man, give your defense a rest. They've been playing a lot. Too many punts for this offense. Nice to see them execute on 3rd down.
It's Chicago, nigga.
First down play at 2nd and 6.
Ryan Gosling.
Making side adjustments here.
They said Ryan Gosling the new Ghost Rider.
Here comes the heat. Complete in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up.
No, they said he is the Ghost Rider, bro.
Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so
as Ghost Rider
offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris
let me look it up
whoever
real quick.
it is, the trigger man being really, really good.
Yeah, it's real.
Florida State team.
Ryan Gosling is Ghost Rider.
And the Seminoles,
I didn't know that either.
keep this drive humming.
I didn't know that either at first. At first, I didn't know that, but what the fuck? I thought we picked that off. But yeah.
Right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, but nah.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the back.
For real, you think so? Ryan Gosling, he's a good actor.
Nice pickup on that one as they get
He's old.
6, it'll be first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
It's a draw. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
All right.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. There's some room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge. And you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Bro, this game's over.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
Oh.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Why is he out here?
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his playlist and saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. He wanted to throw that downfield.
Park always started 10.
The pressure, and he knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed.
We just don't get there till fucking
for a first down.
Yeah.
Finding some room. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Oh my
Well,
God.
the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Here comes Clemson with another first down.
Nah, that's funny.
On the ground, it's Davidson. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35.
Oh shit. Errol Spence fights tonight. I need to find that
Really
fight.
impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game.
I'm just worried about Spence.
And it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
That's the best fight of the night anyway. Fuck it. This is first fight. This is first fight since the fucking Crawford fight. I need to see it.
This time he wants to throw. Quickly
Nah, and I wasn't because I was on Earl's squad. But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson after. Yeah, for sure. Because I went against him twice. I went against him with the Earl, and I went against him against Canelo, and he proved me wrong both times.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to, and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job on this quarterback leading this team.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short
His
gain.
hair.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. In the red area, it's Haynes. I got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
It's called wait, bruh. You gotta wait.
Tigers.
You gotta wait. No, you gotta wait for your blocks to set up, man.
Good opportunity to get back in the win column. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Look at that.
Man, you've seen crazy
And I'm out.
comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games.
That's a fact. Statistical
I
fact.
think it really comes down to their key
That's a
playmakers,
statistical
David.
fact, but it's okay.
These guys need to take ownership.
But I kind of
Now's the time in this
one
type
more
of game,
game has to
they've
be
got step
played,
up
I
and
think.
start making plays.
Doubt it.
That
Wilson
one
Lamar.
bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Seminoles
Super
have it
Bowl,
back.
nigga.
They'll try to get that offensive
Yeah,
spirit
it's
flaming.
trash, bro.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jump on.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yo,
but I
that's
also
funny
like
as
the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Here's the pressure, and they got it.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Fires to the middle.
Oh, come on.
He's got it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They get to him as he throws.
Yo, catch that.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit.
Oh, absolutely.
Gotta make them.
I need a day.
To push the ball
Or 2.
down the field
Or
to
3.
create some
Actually, I need about
explosive
4 days
plays
before I
if
go
you
see
want
it.
a
So
chance to get back in this football game.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
word.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to him, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Rush is on him.
Come on, blood.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Got his man on the right.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw again. Got the back over the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Bringing the heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense, and they're getting in desperation mode. They've got...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Direct snap.
Oh.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
All right, well, we've seen this already on this drive before. Second time now, they go for it on 4th down, and they're able to get it running the football.
And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
The inside handoff. Here's a little room there.
Zion.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
To the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Florida State. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he made the extra point without problem. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute.
December 18th, I think.
This win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, what makes that shit so good? I'm gonna have to invest in that.